What's going on, everybody? What's up, what's up? Sam, Chris, Amadin, Kurshubi, Star-Lord, Abdu, what's going on? There's Catherine, what up, what up? Alright, now I'm doing something a little different today. Now, just to get it all out there out front, this is not something that anyone can do. You gotta have high ascension, you gotta have almost perfect mods, and you've gotta have a lot of gilded shards. So I'm not doing this saying that anyone should try this, because it's a complete waste of time. Just to get it out there. This is for fun and entertainment only. Oh yeah. I overslept again, Rob. That is 100% correct. What up, Term? Luis, Haxor, GWSN, what up, what up? Tyrese here. Exclamation FA in chat there, music. Anyway, let's get it started. Just so everyone knows everything is legit. There's no shady secrets going on here. I'm going to go do the Ancient Power reset right now. The update today, as far as I know, was just back-end stuff. Considering the new AP reset update hasn't been made yet, Craven, I would guess probably around a couple of months? Maybe? Something like that? Anyway, here goes number 45. Now, the challenge here is I'm not going to swap out any pieces. I'm going to use all of my campaign stuff. So everything is now de-leveled to campaign. In addition to that, I'm not going to spend any gold. Not one gold. Just going to get rid of that right now. What's up, David? Playing some Fallout 3 while the game updates. Nice, nice. Anyway, let's go get set up, as I got to go through and set up all of my Ascension. Now, once again, like I said, this is not something you can do. This is not a tutorial. This is not a, oh, well, I could do that too if I had all that Ascension. This is not one of those kind of videos. This is just me having fun. So please, everybody, take it as that. When I posted the video the other day of me trying to have some fun, the Hate Patrol showed up quite a bit and started sending me messages. And that's just, it's like it defeats the purpose of the whole video. I'm just trying to have a good time here. It's not all about tutorials. It's about having fun, too. Anyway, I got that ugly purple logo, so I got to get rid of that. Now, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it all the way through a reset like this, but I am going to try. So let's just start off with our DPS. Let's get all of our Ascension max. This is, of course, our Skyguard builder as well. So let's get that jacked up. I'm going to throw the rest into health. Don't need, I'll put 400 into hero health, and then we'll go full into hero damage so that I can still hit something. Music, I told you already. There you go. It's all right there, man. I'm not going to be stopping all stream, so I'm going to go through what I'm using right now, and then I'm not going to stop to look at gear anymore. I'm using the same old stuff. Same old stuff. So this is Skyguard. So controller, defense range, water servo, defense rate, deadly strikes, destruction. Now let's take a look at our auras. Let's see, this is going to be mainly flames. Of course, since I can't use any gold, I'm not going to be using any hyper shards either, because I can't upgrade those bad boys. That doesn't matter. This guy's Lightning Strike Aura, so it's anti-mini-boss, anti-melee, anti-chaos, rate, destruction, vamp. Flame auras, I'm using encroaching, destruction, and defense rate. Going with the baby-sized auras just because. Just because. Anti-melee, anti-orc defense range. Now we got weapon manufacturers. Let's get them all juicy. I forgot defense crit damage on my Skyguard, did I? Yeah, I did. There we go. Good call, good call. Alright, let's get these guys all juiced up. Here's David's song. David's here. Sorry, David. I know it's not really your song, but I'm going to blame you every time. Alright, and then we got some harpoonage. Oop. Dang it, wrong category. That's alright. I done clicked the wrong thing, but not spending any gold or defender medals, so I can't fix it. Let's see. Go something like this. Alright, what else are we going to use today? Probably use Earth Shatters. Yeah, I got all gilded. I can only use shards that are all gilded, or use defenses that have all gilded shards. Or I'd have to move stuff around. Let's go something like this. You got to get them spinny boys squared away there, Soph. What's going on there, Catherine and hubby? Sham, how you doing? I don't plan on DPSing on the Apprentice at all, but you never know. Emergencies do happen. Let's go into volley. I don't even think I have any gear on the Apprentice, to be honest with you. Oh yeah, I do. Alright, what else do we want? Do I have rams? No, no rams today. Don't have any shards for it. So we're going to be using fishers for frost lanes. You're going to watch right now, Sahil. I've got all... You guys got to realize, most of the posts from that video the other day were all about, oh, well, it's because of his Ascension. It's not because of the Ascension. I mean, the Ascension makes it possible, sure. But it's because of all the gilded shards. All the gilded shards, all the perfect mods. If you figure something maxed out, you got 19,980 defense power going into your fishers. Well, just a Chaos 7... Relic is going to be 51k. So, I mean, your Ascension plays a very, very small role. Now, what else do we want? Oh, PDTs. Got to have some PDTs, right? Yep. Let's see. We'll go full ham here. I won't be doing any hero spotlights for a little while there, Luis. I gotta finish up get my AP stuff going. Over the next month or so, everything will be all Ancient Power related or alt account related. So I won't be decking out any new heroes. Alright, I think this gets us started. Let's go ahead and give it a shot. So, of course, on the high side of Mastery, or of Ancient Power, every time you reset, your starting floor goes up. Well, my starting floor is now at 51. So, let's get it going. Yeah, you keep everything, Tom. Like, it just gets leveled down to campaign level. I got mad allergies going today, Sahil. My voice is probably not what it normally sounds like. Neil, I play Warframe all the time. I just can't stream it right now. I've got some microphone issues with Warframe. Should be AP 45 now. Isn't it? I thought that was 45. Yeah, it's 45. Alright, let's get it going. Well, we got lucky. Well, the proximity EMPs. So, let's do... Let's see, and then we've got... I don't want to use 60 DU back here. We got some skellies. Alright, what do we got over here? Sigard. Lava throwers. What do we want to do? Oh, I gotta put something there. I'm worried about the cyborgs because I don't have my tenacity going on anything now. Let's see, let's go with an Earth Shatter over here. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on this lane. We'll go with an Earth Shatter like that, and an Earth Shatter like that, which is probably a little bit of overkill. Hopefully. And then let's see. Front line, we got long shot here too. But I want that flyer spawn camp going. Yeah, gilding a shard protects it from AP reset, Tumley. What's going on, Twinkie? How you doing? Omega Squad Beta. Let's see. Get some earth shattering going here. I believe, I'm not positive, but I believe the update was just back-end stuff. I didn't see any patch notes or anything on it. Man, all cyborgs. The second I get rid of tenacity, all I get is cyborgs. It seems wrong. Let's see. I think we'll poon it up here. Just because we can. Alright, now we got a bunch of mobs coming here. I think I might bring it back and throw in some poons. Let's see what I got left. Man, that only leaves me 50 if I do that. I'm gonna just have to fight right here, basically. I'll go with one harpoon. And that leaves me 20 more. Wow, that's really light. Alright, well this is the combat lane for sure. So let's get it started. Basically, I'm going to have to keep Grave Infection procced up on this lane the entire time. Grave Infection and Frostfire Remnants needs to not end in this lane. Oh, you're going to be way faster there, Kuro. Because I'm playing around too much. I'm not just going through and grinding it out. I'm not worried in any way about how fast I can get this done. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. They made it through. Well, this is... I'm just going to go ahead and... I'm not even going to bother trying. It's a waste of time for me to attempt to continue this on, so I'm just going to let this... I'm going to get a restart in. Alright, so I got to change some things over there. Not enough power on those RS to get through those flyers. So let's see. Let's get rid of... Let's get rid of that. Let's just go with it. Let's go with a poison dart tower. Yeah, Earth Shatters have massive range, no doubt. And then that leaves me 20. I'd like to get a little bit more something for those flyers here. That will work. Well, I don't know if it'll work, but hopefully it'll work. We will see. Alright, let's try this again here. Just going to keep an eye on the mini-map for the flyers. It's really Grave Infection and Frostfire is doing a lot of the work. Yeah, they're coming still. I can get some graves popped in here too. There we go. If I can get Grave Infections procced everywhere, then it'll be good game. Big flyer push again. What's going on, Sean? You keep grinding. Abdu, Sahil. Shards are... Getting the right shards is one of the worst grinds in the game. It's way, way excessive. I mean, it's like hundreds and hundreds of hours to get all the shards you need. I mean, it's more than that even. Dare I say 1,000 hours. I mean, it's just getting the shards you need is crazy. The reason I've got so many, or one of the reasons going, is I was playing a really long time before Gilded Shards was a thing. So I had a bunch of them sitting, you know. You need a defense rate? Go to Chaos 4 and start grinding. Shards do whatever they say on the tooltip there, Sam. Let's see. Still not over 1,000,000 DPS on the ballista yet. Let's see what these flamers are at. They break a mil? Nowhere near. Did they break a mil? Good lord, what am I thinking? Really, really low damage output. Is there a bunch of mana sitting over here that I missed? It doesn't look like it. Dang it. That's alright. What time is it where I live? It's like 1:30, 2 o'clock p.m., something like that. Pretty early in the day. So let's do the same thing. Let's get the Grave Infection and Frostfire going. And let's put it everywhere. And there is Captain. Captain's getting Grave Infectioned. Cobalt coming in. Nice. I think I got it on every lane right now. It's going to be chaotic. There's going to be some heavy duty running around, there's no doubt. See if I can not get turned into an ice cube. There we go. Yep, that's the way to do it. Farm Chaos 4 all day. If you farm Chaos 4 and you sit there and win streak Chaos 4 all day long, you have a pretty decent chance of getting a defense rate shard by the end of the day. But, you know, it's anyone who says it's not a ridiculous grind is just straight up lying to you. Because it is. It's absurd. I mean, in addition to the thousands of hours of... I'm not upgrading anything, Percy. 0 gold, 0 defender medals, 0 expenditure, no crafting materials, no nothing. Now I'm not going to be able to make it all the way to 80. I've got to go to floor 80 to reset again. There's no way I'll make it to floor 80. But I just wanted to see how far I would make it, you know, just for fun. It depends on the rolls, too, you know. I mean, if I get a bunch of crappy lane rerolls. What's going on there, Jordan? Yep, you got to get that Netflix going for the shard farm. There's no doubt about it. Come on, Grave Infection, I need you. There we go. Here we got it there. Let's see if it's still going over here. Ooh, getting a big push here, it looks like. That's the way to do it right there, Nico, no doubt. Put something on to keep your, you know, keep yourself entertained. I started Game of Thrones again. I figure by the time I get finished watching Game of Thrones all over again, it'll be time for the final season. I'm hoping. Alright, come on. Oof. Assassin's hurt. I don't like melee. I love the gun witch though. There, Tumlink. I use the monk so much because it's one of the most powerful heroes in the game and everyone can use it. So, you know, I want people to see that you can use the monk in every situation. That and I just enjoy it. I mean, the monk and the EV2 are my two favorites. I do love me some gun witch. I'm not a fan of melee DPS, so I'm not instantly drawn to the barb. Even though the barbarian is extremely powerful, it's just not my flavor, you know. There we go. Let's get some going over here. Ooh, Lava Guardian. Let's check out that nuke. Yep, it still works. This is floor 51 there, Nico. I'm just getting started on AP reset, so I'm at the beginning. Floor 51 is the beginning for me. It depends on the hero there, Tumlink. Some heroes I prefer hero damage, others I prefer ability power. On the gun witch I play ability power. On the monk I play hero damage. On like the EV2 I have both. I'm not used to the lightning strike auras taking so much damage. Uh-oh. Alright. Yep, nuke monk still nukes. I've gone to 300 and something near Almaden. I'm not, you know, I'm not all crazy like Equum going up into 900 territory. I wouldn't be able to play anything else, or I wouldn't be able to record any videos. There'd be no time for that. Just not interested in going that route. going on there, Herbrin? Alright, I think we're good, right? What do we got for bosses? We got a Skelly. Got a Drakenlord over there. Gonna have to pay attention to that side of the map for sure. Got one there. Can we get one here too? Nope. All the Skellies died. The captain is going to have to go down here though. All those booms go a long way. That is for damn sure. Alright, here comes the Drakenlord. Got a big push coming to the mid. I don't like watching. I like being able to watch what's going on. Like on the main screen. I cannot stand the staring at the minimap game. That's completely what this is. Surprised I haven't fallen any holes, to be honest with you. Alright, I got a boom procced off there before the assassin got me. Big old flyer push. What's going on, Eric? How you doing? And Plaguing Hawk is the last baddie standing. There we go. Well, floor 51's done. I already done that though, so knew I could get that one done. I'm not, like I said, I'm just not sure how far I'm going to be able to make it here. It's going to be a little sketchy, there's no doubt. I want to see that amp laying on the ground. Or not. Let's just move on. What's going on there, Geek Jolt? I play other stuff too, Geek Jolt. Yeah, you got a point there, Catherine. You don't farm Onslaught at all, Brian. All farming is best done in expeditions. Onslaught is not the place to farm in any way, shape, or form. The only thing that you get from Onslaught that's worth farming would be amps. Nothing else. And the good thing is you get that Chaos 7 gear right out of the gates. So let me pick a mule here. We'll make this guy the mule this time. And that got me up to 6,700 champion score right there, just that one map. And then all this stuff can go, right? Yep. What's going on, Jordan? Who has the best crowd control from all heroes? That's a tough call. The Gun Witch is pretty good. The Abyss Lord is really good. The Mystic is incredible. I would say it would probably be between the Abyss Lord and the Mystic. Alright, let's see what we got going here on this map. Lava Zerker Womps, EMPs, EMP healers. Actually should be a relatively doable run here. Got long shot down here and pilot on. Alright, let's get it started here. Start off with these Lava Zerker Womps. Oops. Let's see. Immune to slow. No cyborgs in the mix here. I think I'll go heavy on Lightning Strike RS for those, for the Zerkers, and then let's get You know what? Let's go with a ballista. Just to try to get a little bit of power going right there. Just seeing how far I can make it in campaign gear, Eric. I'm in all campaign gear and relics across the board. So just seeing how far I can make it. I'm on 52 right now. Gonna need one more. Or, you know what, I can double dip there. And I can double dip over here, so that will be fine. Now, I do have tenacity on these weapon mans, but that Curse of Kazi is still going to put a hurting on them. Let's go... something like that. I think we'll go Skyguard or Earth Shatters over here. That way I don't have any issues with the... Let's just go something like that. Chaos 6, just either don't build walls or put your walls back where the hex throwers won't take them out. Would be the trick there. Proximity. Try something like that. That leaves me a bunch for the lower lane. I actually don't need too much. I love Battlefront, Eric. That Starfighter mode is the most fun I've had in a game in ages. Just incredibly, incredibly fun. Absolutely love it. It's a shame that EA created such a hate train with that game, because it really is super, super fun. Let's see. We got a PDT. You know what? I'm just not even going to bother with any more conditions. I'm going to go right for the ballistas. But yeah, just a ridiculously fun game. You know what? Let me put in some Last Resort. Oh, God, running so slow. I mean, I'm a huge Star Wars nerd. I love all those Star Wars games. There's something good to be said about almost all of them, even with all of the bad issues that ended up coming into the mix with them. You know, SWTOR, the Old Republic, has got like the best story mode of any game ever. If you only want to AP like 5 to 10 times, then you want to push high and onslaught first. Best pirate. I mean, if you only want to do it 5 times, you're gonna have to push up to like floor 200 to get enough ascension to hit the caps. I haven't watched Star Wars. Mayretha. May's crazy. Alright, let's do it up. I haven't played Battlefront 2 in a couple of months. Just because, you know, I try to play games, since this is, you know, I'm trying to do this for a living, so I try to play games that I can stream. And I can't stream that without getting all the hate. That's the one thing I'm worried about with Anthem. I kind of really want to check out Anthem, but I know there's going to be some EA hate in the mix there. Everybody's favorite thing to do is hate EA. And it's, you know, obviously they made some poor choices, so... No tenacity sucks. When you're used to it. If you're not used to it, it's no big deal, but when you're used to it, it sucks. I haven't played Red Dead 2. I really was gonna play Red Dead 2, but I haven't. I got a little turned off by it coming so early on PlayStation and not being able to play it on the PC. Alright, now I'm going to have to wait for this to go away. Let's see. Let's throw some love all over the place. Well, I haven't played it either, so I can't really say, but I mean, I've seen people have a whole lot of fun playing it. Let's see. I think I'll just hold on to that 60. Is that Kursakazi gone yet? Yep. Looks gone to me. I'm going to try to get a grave infection up here before I move on. There we go. Ooh, it was like 2 or 3 of them popped inside there. As far as I know, it's just back-end stuff there, auto, but I haven't heard anything else. Man, the lightning strike aura is blinking on me. The whole damn match is going to be irritating. That's going to happen all day. That top left lightning strike, or that left lightning strike aura blinking red on me up there. Alright, flyers, flyers, flyers. The thing Minecraft has is it's got all those mods. The modding community is what kept Minecraft alive. There's no doubt about it. In here, when Microsoft bought Mojang, I thought for sure that there was going to be a Minecraft 2, but nope. There would be lots of new heroes. It's just a matter of when. I mean, they're far from over with finishing adding content. There will be lots of content coming. New heroes, new maps, all that'll be here. It's just, you just got to remember it's a small team. Those things take a long time. What's going on there, Nico? But there's no doubt that there will be many more heroes. I mean, free-to-play game, how do you not, you know? That's... It's got to be a huge revenue source for them when a new hero pops. Oh, man. If I had that... Well, there's not that much mana in there anyway. Kursakazi's still going there. What's up, yellow team? Would I ever go on Mixer? I've never really felt the need to. To be honest with you, YouTube is friendly with that sort of thing, where Twitch is not. So, I mean, I could stream to YouTube and Mixer at the same time. But I don't even have a Mixer account. I've never gone to Mixer. I played the old stuff, Luis. I haven't played any of the new ones. Microsoft releases Minecraft 2, suicide rate drops to 0%. Guess I'm just going to repair that. Alright, Kursakazi gone. Yep, looks like it is. I mean, it's happened before, Eric. I mean, it's a huge database. It's never been a huge issue for me, particularly. Now, being a small channel, of course, it's a smaller amount of people affected, but like even when they do maintenance and take out, oh man, that Kursakazi's got this thing baby-sized. When they do maintenance and they remove like bad accounts and all that stuff, it usually, I might see a drop in subscribers for like one day, and that's about it. I just hit 45 there, Tammy. Post more cows versus Vikings videos, potentially. If people watch that Tower Defense Tuesday video from today and like the game, I love Tower Defense games. I would love to be able to have viewers want to see more of that. Let's see. I can't read German there, Ghost, but I can see that you're a spammer. So, see ya. The DPS on the Auras, I don't have anything upgraded. It's really, really low. Or I've got, these are tier 3, and they're at 481k. I mean, my tier 1 Auras before were like, what, 2 million? So, I mean, they're really, really low. Is this one upgraded? Yeah, they're all upgraded now. At tier 1, I want to say, I think they're like 200,000. Oh, here, I'd look. 240k at tier 1. So, pretty bad. I mean, it's campaign gear. You know, high ascension or not, you're getting 20,000 defense power from your ascension. Now, I can't remember the caps for all the tiers, but 20,000 is what? That's like Chaos 5 zone? Chaos 4, Chaos 5? What's, my weapon mans are not being used for DPS. They're non-existent. DPS, 7,800. It's not actually 7,800, but... figure it's attacking for 76,000 almost 3 times a second. So it's probably around 200k. See if that Kursakazi's gone yet. I'm not going to do too many really older games. I mean, Total War always has those newer ones. I love the Warhammer universe. I wanted to play some of the Total War Warhammer crossovers. I'm actually gonna play my time at Porsche later. It's launch day for Porsche today, so they had a huge update, new content, and I've never actually played through the game, so I'm gonna play it later on. No, there will never be a reason to AP as soon as you can, Best Pirate. Not on your first AP. You AP as soon as you can after you've already done the Onslaught push. So you push Onslaught once, and then you AP as soon as you can every time. But until you've pushed Onslaught at least once, there's no reason to ever AP right as soon as you can. Yeah, I do want to get back into that Stardew playthrough. I want to get back into that Stardew playthrough, but I got to give Porsche a little love today, being release day, you know. That and being launch day, there will be people looking at the game. So it's kind of smart for me personally to do it. Flyers, flyers, flyers. Man, big difference when you got, get that Cobalt down at least. Siege Roller is still back in there a little ways. I'm safe there. Whew. Alright. Going as high as you can is what I mean by pushing Onslaught. Basically, you do an Onslaught push twice. You do an Onslaught push once and go as high as you can. Then you do Ancient Power, and then you take your newfound power, and you do Onslaught again to see how high you can make it to. Now, hopefully, of course, there's some more end game added down the road. Pet's a gift from Trendy. Eric, there's no way to get one. Alright, my allergies are overtaking me. I gotta pop an allergy pill real quick. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Alright, I'm back. This time of year, so I live right on the coast, so it never gets really cold. Yeah, Portia will be on stream later, Nika. Anyway, it never gets really cold, so basically every day that it doesn't rain, the state is out doing fire control, getting ready for the summer. So they're chopping all the trees, and then that in turn is taking all the trees to all the lumber mills, which are all up and down the Pacific Northwest. And I've got a severe alert, or severe allergies to wood mites, or mites in general, dust mites, wood mites, all the mites. And it makes it very difficult. The best thing that could happen to me right now is to have like rain for a week. That way they wouldn't be out doing their thing. Alright, Kursakazi's gone. Let's do it up. There is no set build for Onslaught, Sabine. Every match is different. Every lane is different. If you just got the original 4 heroes, then my suggestion would be go heavy auras where you don't have Kursakazi or Cyborgs, and then go heavy ballistas or Earth Shatters in lanes where you do. And then if you want to use, if you've got a lane that needs physical damage, I would go ballistas. If you got a lane that needs magic damage and range, then go Earth Shatters, is what I would personally recommend. Uh-oh. This could be trouble if it doesn't die. Oh, it's not turning towards me. I got lucky. Alright, we got the super baddie down here. I knew that was coming, but that... Yeah, I was going to say the harpoons will finish it off. How could you be all the way to floor 30 and only have 900 Defender medals, Sahil? That's my question. What's going on, Lightrayne? There we go. Well, there is floor 52. I'm wondering how far. I'm guessing floor 59 is going to be a problem. I bet you that might be where the roadblock starts. There's been all kinds of changes to DD2. If it's only been months, there hasn't been very many. If it's been like a year, then there's been lots of changes. Exclamation news in chat, Alfred will get you the trendy blog. You don't need Ascension, Eric. Let the Ascension happen. Don't grind Ascension. It's not what you want to do. Ascension just occurs, so there's no reason to grind it. It's more about getting the proper shards and the proper mods, not having high Ascension. The proper shards and the proper mods take you a long way. You know, campaign or not, this weapon right here is a big reason of why I'm able to succeed at this. Because Frostfire Remnants and Grave Infection are both incredible. Even though they're campaign level, they're still incredible. And then you stack in the 20,000 defense power from my Ascension, and I'm able to get the job done. Alright, we're going to have a problem with these flyers here. I'm going to have to weapon man the flyers, which I hate doing. But it's just going to have to happen. I'll put the Skyguard back a little bit. Where's the range on it? Let's go like right here. And then we got EMPs over here. Man, we got a mess here on this one. EMPs down below here. Proximity too. That stinks. I think I may end up going with some ballistas down here. I just don't want to spend that much DU on flyer lanes. I mean, that's 110 DU on a flyer lane. I'm only on floor 53. That just seems a little excessive to me. Alright, Frosty Zerker fodder. Man, if I put ballistas right here would be great, but those flyers will just dive bomb them. I think I may have to fight here in this lane. Oh, I got fishers, actually. That's a long shot lane, though, is the problem. I got big range on my fishers, too, so that's kind of nice. I'm afraid to put any towers down here because of that flyer lane. I'm going to do that area last. Cyfrost Womps. I think we'll go ham with the fishers here. I'm worried about this lane. I might have to split these lanes up. What do we got on the main lane? Figures we got controlled burn too. So yeah, let's split these lanes up and do them individually. Get some... That leaves me 240. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. What do we got here? I think I could probably DPS that lane and this area from right here. Got Kursakazi over there, but I don't have to worry about it because there's no kobolds. And I've got 150 DU left. Man, this is a little sketchy, but let's do this. I'm worried about this frost lane as well. That leaves me 30, so I'm going to have to fight right here. That's just all there is to it. Let's do it up. Gonna have to get lots of big old piles of grave infection and everything going and try to get something popped on that lane down there too. The counter to Lady Orcs are hard-hitting single-target defenses. I use Lightning Strike R's personally. Cannonballs are very effective against Lady Orcs too. And remember, Lady Orcs can be stunned, but they cannot be slowed. So using stun defenses on them is very, very effective. I don't like having to sit here. I want to check out what's going on in these other lanes, you know? Looks like that lane just got roasted. Or either that or it hasn't gotten a big push yet. One of the two. That's unfortunate there, Silence. Lava Guardian. Of course the Lava Guardian will push through. see how that lane is going to do. Actually appears to be doing really good. Huh. I think that lane might actually be left alone. And here come the flyers. The flyers can be quite irritating on this map, but since they come right at the end of the map like that, it's not that big of a deal. Let's get this all jacked up. This lane over here did really, really good, but I'm still going to upgrade it. Try to get a little bit more power out of that stuff. And what's left? 200 left. You're going to get banned if you start talking about that kind of stuff, Silence. Absolutely, 100%. So yeah, just change the subject, dude. Ain't nobody wants to hear about some negative shit like that. This is a happy place, man. This is not sadness. I want no sadness over here. My guess would be probably March, Demon Child, but I don't know. I'm just guessing. Grave Infection comes from the pirate maps, so like this map right here, Crossfire Remnants, you'll have to wait for it to come back around, which I believe will be next week. I don't know, I think it's just back-end fixes, Doug. They didn't say much about it. Bastille Master, crap, Bastille Master is gonna ruin me. Or not. I'm trying to make it a full-time job, Alfred. It's not quite there yet. I mean, I'm putting full-time hours into it. I've always used full Gambit on those defenses. Quick Night. The only defense that I don't go full Gambit on is the Poison Dart Tower. The only fence that I go 0 Gambit on is the Nimbus Cloud. I've go full Gambit and everything. You should always go full Gambit. I mean, the only reason you wouldn't go full Gambit is if you're crossing the maximum range of the defense. And that's what happens with the Poison Dart Tower. Well, assuming you're in Chaos 7, there, Steven, you can start playing with mods. Or try pushing as hard as you can without them. I mean, I wouldn't try to go 10 of 10 and, you know, re-rolling your mods to 10 of 10 or anything yet. But getting the right mods on the right defenses is huge. See. What do we got this time? Lady Orc, great. Old Nash is gonna wreck me. Yeah, this platform's between 7,000 and 8,000. I probably got about 10,000 between everything combined, but... it's gone already here. If the Grave Infection doesn't proc, then the Frostfire Remnants doesn't stay very long. Oh man, right before I got my 4th shot off, that stupid Hex Thrower put a hurting on me. Yeah, this is campaign gear, Pixia, hence why I'm getting wrecked. It caps out at 80 there, Craven. It's floor 50 to 80 is the top end, or 51 to 80. So every Ancient Power reset I do from now on will be 50 to 80. And that's good, because floor 80 can be done with relative ease, with just, you know, without having things completely dialed in. Just having, you know, one decent mod and the right shards, and you're going to steamroll floor 80. Now, of course, the smart thing to do is, since I know I can beat like floor 51 and 52 in the campaign gear, what I should be doing is looking through all the gear that drops and taking throwaway items. So adding a Chaos 7 relic in that just has 1 or 2 of the right mods. Like going with any Chaos 7 relic that has, say, defense range and throwing it on my Sky Guards. Going with any Chaos 7 relic that has Shocking Revelations, or if I can get really lucky and find one with Shocking and Water, and throwing that on Weapon Mans. And then just throwing them away after I do an AP reset. No, I think they fixed that, Demon Child. I haven't seen it happening. I'm not using any booms, any melee booms right now, but I'm pretty sure they fixed it. Yeah, melee boom doesn't scale past Chaos 7. Once you get it to, or actually Chaos 8. Once you get it to Chaos 8, then it won't go up anymore. Still having problems with the Drake and Frost map. My favorites are the EV2 and the Monk. There, Steven. Uh-oh. Lightning strikes are destroyed. Portia is like kind of like 3D Stardew Valley, Nico. It's like a Harvest Moon inspired game. Except it's 3D. Yeah, frosty mobs are mean. No doubt about it. That should help, huh? That push anyway. Oh, well, I got wrecked, but I got the Frostfire procced. Doesn't see any Grave Infections in there, though. Yeah, you saw how fast Frostfire when it goes away there. Without the Grave Infection, Frostfire is just... I mean, it's still really good, don't get me wrong. But it's not near as good without Grave Infection. Well, if you think the floors get easier every time you do a map, I would say keep going. Why would you not? Maybe the floors are getting easier each map you do because you're learning the right things to use. Yeah, 1 AP reset a day is very achievable, Jake. I did 2 on Saturday. Or Sunday, pardon me. I did 2 AP resets Sunday. And that was a long day. That was like 10, 12 hours of gaming. But one, like if I chose a smart route and didn't screw around and do what I'm doing right now, 1 AP reset at the high end of it, where you have to go floor 50 to 80, is going to take you like 5 hours, 5 to 6 hours. There's no just one. I mean, if all you cared about was raw DPS and nothing else, then it would be one of the single target defenses. But that doesn't make it better. It makes it better situationally. When I'm doing the smart play, the non-temple and what the non-temple floors are taking me, well, the non-temple and non-keep floors are taking me like 8 minutes, 6 to 8 minutes. And then the other floors are taking longer. Uh-oh, ballista down. Oh, that ballista. It's the end of the wave anyway. Or end of the map, as long as I can survive it. Get a grave going down there. Got a big old push coming below. Needs to get some grave infections going down there or something. Man, I wasted Dragolich on that guy. I didn't realize his health was so low. Oof. Them little piratey hex throwers are mean, man. They are no joke. Maybe I should have put another 100 Ascension into hero health. God dang it. I couldn't get one swing off. You know, luckily they sat there in that fissure. We'll see. I kind of have a feeling that that's where I'm going to get stopped. Now, I might get stopped sooner than that. Being cocky, thinking I'm going to go that far in campaign gear. Right, massive flyers. I'm gonna say just need one of them to explode and they're all dead. Then Sniper Warbleed. Is he stuck in the spawn? Or no, he's coming. He gonna shoot me. Or maybe not. There we go. So that was floor 53. So here comes the temple. Uh-oh. The temple. See how this is going to work out. Nice, best pirate. Congrats. So how many deadly strikes did you get out of your 9,000 defender medals there, Seven Shadows? I don't do song requests, Nico. Everything has got to pass copyright checks before I can play it on my channels. Oops. So, sorry, but there will be no song requests. Let's see what we get. Turn the tides. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? It's floor 59 and up is where Omega Waves start. Every Lost Temple at floor 59 will have Omega Waves. Alright, that lane is going to be a problem. Potentially. It's going to be tough. Let's see. Well, I know I'm going to need some poison. I could throw a Weapon Man there just to drench them for the controlled burn, but that's an awfully expensive drench. 60 DU drench. Seems a little much. Let's go with... Oh, actually, let's get... Let's get some ballistas. Let's go with 3 ballistas. And then a PDT as well. I love Terraria. I would not be objective to streaming that at all. EMP Dargans. Terraria is an amazing game. They're 2 completely different defenses. They both have their purposes, Jacob. Let's see. Let's go Weapon Man heavy here. Dreadbones. Mr. Bones. Let's go like that. That's a lot of Weapon Mans. We got no... Or we do have Cyborgs here. I think I'm going to go with some Earth Shatters to help me control these lanes a little here. In fact, let's do it. Let's go... We'll go Flames here. And then I'm going to Earth Shatter the poo out of this back. Let me get one more Flame right here. And when I say Earth Shatter the poo out of it, I mean Earth Shatter the poo out of it. Let's go something like that. Let me check, make sure I got shards on it. Yeah, okay, so we're good there. For general use, a Ballista would probably go farther for you. The PDT can get overwhelmed because it's only going to hit 3 targets at a time. So if you get a lot of targets, a PDT will get overwhelmed. See, we got proximity here. Side level womps. Even with proximity, I feel like I need something with power back here. Throw one of those in too. I think I'm going to run out of DU, aren't I? We got 3 ground lanes left. Yeah, I'm going to run out of DU. I've overspent big time. This sucks. This is going to be tough. That's what most people are using, Demon Child. That's the flavor of the month for Weapon Mans. I use mine a little differently because I use it against Kursakazi lanes. But most of the people using Weapon Mans are going triple range Weapon Mans. Let's see, we got Game Ogre here. See, how short is this going to leave me? Oh man, if those were out of the same entrance, that would help so much. I'm trying to get everything down before I see what I need to sell. Oops. Forgot to place it. Let's see. Alright, so I got 160 left for 2 lanes. That's clearly not enough. I could fight right here, and that would help it. Actually, you know what? Let's try that. That's going to be a little sketchy. I'm going to try it anyway. Let's see. Let's try something like this. It's going to be pretty sketchy. And we'll go with... Well, let's just put an LSA there and an LSA here. Now, I'm not going to be able to leave this lane, so I'm hoping no emergencies occur elsewhere. Well, let's try it out. Keep an eye on the mini-map, though. Sorry, y'all, I'm not going to be able to look away from the screen here, so I'm going to miss a bunch of comments. I would remove controller chip first thing first, there, Jozo. Controller chip, people are going ham on controller chip. My suggestion for a pole arm would be Grave Infection, Frostfire Remnants, and Focus Power. If you didn't have Focus Power, then maybe Banjaxed. I would definitely not put controller chip on any weapon for that matter. I mean, you're just instantly nerfing your defense if it's a situation where the mob is not crowd controlled. Ooh, it died right at the end. I got lucky there. I never made it over there in time. You're watching it, Pixia. No, I don't really have any set do this. I mean, you've already done an AP reset, so you know what to expect. I mean, build slow, use the right stuff. That's, you know, I mean, what more can I say other than that? Alright, here, let's go. I think we're going to have to get those fissures out. Let's go fissure, fissure. Fissure, fissure. Throw that in. People like using trapsars and nodes, and cyborgs don't allow for that, is why Tenacity is so popular. Weapon Man is so popular because it's good. It's the best crowd control in the game right now. Is why Weapon Man is so popular. But you don't have to put Tenacity on your Weapon Mans. Like I said, the majority of players are not doing that. The majority of people are going Deadly Strikes, Vicious Strikes, and Defense Range, and getting their weapon manufacturer range up high. The reason I go with Tenacity on Weapon Mans is because of Kursakazi lanes, 100%. Let's see, let's drop that other 300 over here. I was worried about this lane, and it actually held decent, so let's just do it. Do it up. No Omega Wave yet. My next visit to this floor. Oh, the rain started. That is such a lovely sound to me right now at my allergy issues. Uh-oh. Exclamation spotlights in chat there, Wesley. You can go through each individual defense and take a look at it. And see what I use anyway. I mean, there is no one way to do things in DD2. You know, do things however you feel fit. There's the same mods and shards you're going to find yourself using over and over again on multiple defenses. Alright, I'm going to have to fight Quibbly. Oh man, there's a Yeti up there too. Ooh, here comes Quibs. Oh, I missed with my nuke. That's unfortunate. Uh-oh. Run, run, run! I'm not gonna make it. Oh my god, I got so lucky it was low health. Yeah, tenacity interacts with Kursakazi, so 100% tenacity negates Kursakazi. Man, that was close over here. See, front line laying down below. Let me throw an upgrade on that lightning strike at least over here, though. Going on, Supernova. Spotlights, guys. Throw an S on the end. Spotlights. See, we got no core over there. I'm sure everybody knows by now, but when you come into Temple, if you have this lane open up, the first thing you should do is look and see if there's a core right here. If there's a core right here, you can count on the mob's AI glitching and running this way instead of the way they're supposed to be running. Alright, that leaves me 110. I'm so tempted. Let's see, let's do... That gives me 50. Let's just do that. Send the rain your way. It stopped already. That was so short. But it tells me it's gonna be raining more. Today, anyway, you'd think. Nah, I haven't played that one there, Nika. Alright. Let's do it. Alright, keep an eye on the mini-map. Man, it's a big flyer push. It looks like they're dying, though. I need grave infections proc in here, not frostfire. I mean, I need them both, but... if you have grave infections, you can almost guarantee you're going to have frostfire. And I'm not getting hardly any. That's one of the problems with, even though it's a 10 of 10 mod, being at campaign level, it has a really low percentage. Alright, Captain is pushed past. I better get him. I'm slow moving. Looks like I got him. He ain't gonna make it. Sorry, Captain. Oof. Alright. This is some clenching stuff here. Hodor, what's up, man? Long time no see. You keeping them inmates in line there, Hodor? Onslaught mode is just an entirely different animal than it used to be, Hodor. Scarecrow's been playing. I've talked to him quite a bit lately. He's been grinding it out. Let's see. Alright, what opened? I missed the... oh, right here. Kursakazi sucks now right here, but luckily there's only one kobold, so it won't be too bad. You know what? I'm only going to go one node. And then, since I got the poo-poo earth shattered out of everything over here, I might as well continue that trend. And let's earth shatter it up. I got enough for a LSA here. Where do I want it? Put it right about there. Yeah, the Swede's still playing. He might be lurking on stream right now. You there, Omni? He took a long break and was playing all kinds of stuff. Right, 100 left. I think I'm just going to save it. What do we got? We got a roller here. We got another captain over there. Oh man, I'll be happy when this floor is done. Alright, we're getting beat down over here. Those lightning strike R's are just getting worked. That's crazy. That should help. Oof. Anything that's fire damage there, Bruni? Frost enemies take double damage from fire damage sources. So you always want to use fire damage on them. Alright, we got a water lane issue going here. It died. After you do, your starting floor goes up every time you do an AP reset, Doug. At the top end of it where I'm at, you start off at floor 51 every time. Alright, man. Lightning Strike auras are putting in the work. Get that water lane one again too. And then what opened? I missed it again. Not paying attention. Let's get this water one upgraded. Nah, it caps out here. 51 to 80 is the cap. No matter how many AP resets you do, you're always going to be 51 to 80. That's the top end. What the heck? Oh, it's down below. Well, that is actually going to be kind of easy to deal with. I'm going to throw one more lightning strike here, and then 3 ballistas. That's going to add a huge amount of power to this lane. Jake, thank you so much. What is the best physical defense? Well, I'd have to say, I mean, picking the best is really difficult. For like single target, like boss killing, the best physical would probably be cannonballs. Explosive traps can be really, really strong. Ballistas, of course, are my go-to right now. Ballistas, you get the big damage and they pierce enemies. And then remember, like bees, the hornet's nest from the dryad is physical damage. As far as best overall, it's really hard to say, but I mean, I would say I'm really liking the ballistas. Alright, wave 5. Here we go. Thank you once again there, Jake. I do appreciate it a ton. Man, it looks like those flyers are making a little push over there. I'm going to lose a lightning strike aura on that lane over there this time, it looks like. And we got Gribs and Quibs. Let's see if we can't get Gribs burned here real quick. Looking good. What about Quibs? Quibs is making his way through. Quibs took a shot to the face. Think gonna make it. That was, I thought that it would be either 54 or 59 that would be my first major roadblock. But 54 went pretty good. Let's see what we get here. 20! Ugh, I'm skipping this map. I just got no interest in doing this map in campaign gear. Sorry, y'all. Doing shady challenges, one must use shady practices, so... Shady practice, engage. What's going on there, Petty Mercury? How you doing? This one's a reroll. No, thank you. Now watch, it'll give it to me again. The communities are going in and out, Twinkie. They're really buggy right at the moment. Like, 1 minute they'll work fine, and 30 minutes later they're all wonked out. They're extremely buggy at the moment, though. I mean, it's still in beta, you know. But if you look here, it looks like they're all working right now. Where are my 10 out of 10s at? I would put my first point into defense power there, Almaden. Personally. Alright, let's see what we got. We got Omega Squad Theta. Bunch of cyborgs. I may just go ham with ballistas over here. We got Stabby Zappers up, Zappers up top. Omega Squad, Iota, Headstrong. I might do the same thing there. Oh, it's armored actually. Mixed emotions, mixed emotions. Well, let's do this first. Weapon man the flyers in this lane. Actually, let's just do 2 nodes. And then... let's do that. I would recommend pushing as far as you can first, Shane, and then do resets. The further on, every floor you go up past 30 in Onslaught gives you 12 more starting Ascension. So by pushing up 10 more floors, you're getting an additional 120 Ascension. So keep pushing, you know. Push as far as you can before you start resets. It does, doesn't it, Catherine? Alright, here I guess with armored, I'm going to go... You know, did I position those ballistas where they'll hit the flyers too? Yeah, okay. I guess I'll go Earth Shatters here. But I want to do the same thing here. The benefit I got here, look at the mob count, 103. I mean, technically, I should be able to just kill all these myself. I mean, I'm not going to try that. Not in campaign gear, but... Alright, let's put these back as far as I can get them. And then that leaves me, what, 260 here. I actually got a lot of DU. Let's get... See, the Earth Shatters are going to hit through the wall and into the spawn. So why don't we try this? Let's get some spawn camping going on here. I'll put one this way as a just in case. Now I'm going to have to worry about the flyers coming in and hitting these Earth Shatters, which is going to be a problem. Put a LSA on top of this pole here. If I can get it there. There it is. Nope, nope. There we go. And maybe, just maybe, that will save my bacon if something dive bombs in there. Alright. So, what's the heaviest lane? The heaviest lane is actually over there. So what I'm going to do is try to get a grave infection procced on these 2 lanes and then just fight on that last lane. I could go middle lane Fishers, Catherine, but I'm worried about the cyborgs. I mean, I guess there's only 4 of them. I tell you what I'll do. I'll do this. I'll get rid of one of those. And that will give me 2 Fishers here. Let's put it like that. Upgrade the front one. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. Man, they're pushing out fast on that far side. There's this Lady Orcs making the run. Get a grave infection proccing in there. Let's get one proccing here. And then let's get working over here. Like I said, only 100 mobs. This one should be easy. What's going on, Linda? How you doing? Uh-oh. go. That went really, really smooth. Holy crap. What's going on, Slink? Watching from work. Well, don't get in trouble. Alright, let's hit all of these again. Let's hit these fissures again. What about up here? There we go. Alright, let's do it. Can't seem to get a killing blow on any of these guys. There we go. Oh, I hear you, Frederick. I would love to see that. The Jester would be incredible. It was one of my favorites as well in DD1. I would love it, love it, love it if they did that. I've made my... Trendy's tired of hearing me cry about the Jester and Aquanos. I've been telling Trendy I'd love to see the Jester and Aquanos come into DD2 for like 2 to 3 years. Come on, Scarnash. Go, little Earth Shatter. Come over here where there's more of them. Oh, wrecked. I think Scarnash may have died too, though. Or no, he didn't. We're gonna have to take him to a weapon man. We'll get Scarnash right here. Let these ballistas deal with him. Come on out now, Scarnash. What you got to say now? Here he comes. Alright. Now this lane got pushed a little more than I'd like, and it's disabling... The cyborgs are somehow disabling this, which I didn't expect them to even go for that. Let's jack that one all the way up to tier 5. A few more ups there. Get one more in there. The Countess. I've got high hopes for the Countess as well, Serenova. Because the Countess could bring some different defenses in, which would be really fun. I'm not sure. KO, to be honest with you, I thought I would have failed by now. I didn't think I was going to make it this far. What floor am I on? I'm on 55. So I am surprised. I didn't think I was going to make it this far. I planned on going until I fail. But that may end up stretching the stream out over 2 days. I don't want to miss out on Portia tonight. There you go, Twinkie. That's what I'm talking about, the bouncer blockades. I want to get a little Portia going today. As it is launch day. I don't want to miss out on any potential fun there. But on the same note, I am enjoying this little challenge here. I would say I'll probably go until floor 55, or floor 59, pardon me. And if I can pass floor 59, then I will probably... Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. If I can pass floor 59, I'm going to lose the sub-objective here for sure. Then I'll probably continue the stream till tomorrow. And just not play any DD2 tonight. Or play on my alt account. Or play on the Xbox or PlayStation. There's a thought. Did my upgrade get off? Yeah, it did. Alright, that was lucky. That could have went really bad there. Stardew as well. I've been itching to get back into Stardew. I mean, I'm at the point now in Stardew where it's a lot more fun, you know, when there's a lot more resources to play around with, you know. Alright, what do we got coming? Bastille Master. That could get really bad. Well, let's do it. Now that I've hit the Ancient Power train, I'm not going to sit here and just grind Ancient Power. There's nothing that would be more boring for me than doing that. So I will be adding in some console streams here in the near future. Now you guys got to realize my console accounts are in a bad way right now. The PlayStation particularly is in just bad shape. On the Xbox, I'm capable of at least running a Chaos 7 map. Right now on PlayStation, I'm in a bad way. Alright, here comes the Bastille Master. Oh man, and there's a Yeti over here, and a bunch of flyers. Uh-oh, ballista down. Everything's down. Shit, it's over. This is my end right here. Oh, dang it. And here I was going through it so smooth. Bastille Master did me in. I'm not going to live long enough to kill the Lady Orc. Or am I? Oh! Oh! Oh my god. That was pure luck. She was ready to cast. Like a millisecond later and that bubble would have been out and I'd have one-shot myself. Oh my god, I can't believe that. Woo! I haven't played on the PlayStation since Nightmare 4 there, Brian. So I'm at like Chaos 2 or Chaos 3 stage. Alright, well, gotta rebuild everything. Oh, I did lose the sub-objective. That's alright. Well, it's not alright, but... Oh, and it's a game Ogre Lane? Are you kidding me? What the fuck, RNG? Pardon my language. Well, that's just plain disappointing. At a minimum, Yan, you don't want to reset before your minimum ascension is 250. So, without question, keep going. You don't want to do it yet. It's going to be a mistake if you do. Alright, this is just going to be bad. Try to keep him in the spawn as long as possible, I guess. What does that leave me? 90 is it? Ouch. 20 cyborgs. Use a volcano. I'm in campaign gear, yeah. A volcano in campaign gear is going to be shooting little tiny fiery pebbles. All they do is piss things off. Alright, let's see. You know what, let's do this and at least try to get a little bit of double dip out of it. Alright, this is going to be just ugly. But let's see what we can do. Once again, I'm in campaign gear. I don't know if you guys missed that part. I can't experiment. I must use the most powerful thing. If I'm not using the most powerful thing, then the stream is over and the campaign gear will fail. So there's no adding in random things. This is going to be full meta, full most powerful stuff this entire playthrough here. Now I'll do other stuff on other resets, but for right now it's just not an option. Maybe 3 volcanoes and a PDT. Well, luckily there's not very many mobs. That's the only thing saving me here, is the low mob counts. That game ogre ended up not being a real issue there. Yeah, the mall is also extremely expensive and completely ineffective in Onslaught Deal. The mall is not going to do anything for me. So the highest health wall in campaign gear is very, very usable in campaign. But past that point, no thanks. Yeah, a gilded rate brings all defenses to the rate cap there, stuff. Oh, it's just for fun. There's Shelly, just trying to challenge. I've spent this, I reset Ancient Power at the beginning of the stream. I've spent 0 gold and 0 crafting materials. So I'm in full campaign stuff. I do have gilded shards, pretty much across the board. And all the Ascension, but it's just for lols. I just wanted to see how far I could make it. No real purpose other than that. So yeah, if you look like campaign, everything's in campaign. You know, campaign gear, the full enchilada. Why not try both? You should try both out, Yan, and see which ones you like the best. Fissures cover a bigger area, yet Flame Auras hit flyers, so they both have big benefits to using them. I use both, personally. Ooh, I got a mythical pack, didn't even realize. Alright, what do we got here? Geohex Zerker Throwers, that stinks. I mean, it's an easy lane, though. Winter is here, they're armored. Timmy's Revenge up top. That's going to be free lane right there. Man, I got good rolls on this one. Holy crap. Alright, let's do it. And here I was crying about getting Hex Throwers up here because of that objective, but I got some pretty kind rolls on this one. You can, but it's really expensive there at Sloka. I've done it a bunch. It's 25,000 and 6 motes for every reroll. You can go through a lot of gold and a lot of motes really quick. See, pile it on. We need conditions here. So let's go. Well, let's throw the auras down, and then let's get another condition up here. So we'll get some poison going. So now we've got drench, poison, and stun. So we'll have 3 different conditions going on this lane. Kind of wonder though, do I want to go 2 flames just for a little more power? No cyborgs, no reason not to, right? Okay, winter is here. Man, I wish I would have set up ramsters, because this would be a perfect ramster lane. Tell you what, we'll go 1 weapon man node. And then we'll lace the entire thing with fissures. Anti-frost fissures. Let's see. That's pretty meaty right there. 4 fissures with a weapon man node in the middle. That seems pretty decent. What's my favorite event weapon? I think this sword looks pretty cool. The little reindeer sword. Let's get... Can we get one more? It's not gonna hit the flyers though, is it? No. We can put one more back here though. Got a really, really easy lane though. Or an easy map. Proximity. I guess let's do the same thing here. We'll go one node and a bunch of fissures. No ranged mobs in there, is there? And Timmy up top doesn't have them. See, and that leaves me another 30. There you go. We'll overkill this lane here, since that one should be the toughest, theoretically. And then 200 left for upgrades. This is going to be a pretty... This one's going to be relatively easy. Now, did I just jinx the crap out of myself? There's a strong possibility. Yeah, it's a little wonky with the controller placing a lot of different defenses. Let's get some goodies stacked here. Let's get some goods stacked up here as well. Uh-oh. Don't fall in the hole. This should be the hardest lane right here. Because by the end of it, it's going to be just overrun with Frostorks. There's a lot of Grave Infection stacked there. Let's see if we can't get some down in there. I don't see a grave. There's one. And right here. Uh-oh, uh-oh. See, I left that lane for a second. Look what happened. I can push it back, though. Oof. It depends on how you want to play them there, Yanchan. You can do exclamation spotlights in chat, and it'll go through a rundown of all the different heroes and defenses that I personally use. You know, if you want to use your primary attacks, you want to focus on hero damage. If you want to use more of your abilities, then you'd want to focus on ability power. You don't want to hybrid the two. You don't want to try to go hero damage and ability power. It's just not gonna... It's not going to be as effective as you would think. Let's see. Can we get 2 ups? Yeah, let's get 2 ups down here. I'm going to have to stay on this lane. If I stay on this lane, it's a spawn camp. The Fissures, Weapon Man, and then all that Grave Infection and all. That's a lot of explosions, you know? Let me leave for just a second. Try to get something stacked up here. Alright, nothing came out really. It's like Timmy Lane is pushing a little up top there. But I think I can remedy that pretty easy. Or actually, it's not. It's the lane below is getting all jammed up. It's alright. They're all jammed up in all them fissures. The captain's up in the middle of it. Very nice. Alright, let's get this lane juicy again. Get this lane just all jacked up here. And then this Timmy lane too, because remember the flame auras are hitting the flyers below, so I need to make sure I'm putting lots of upgrades in here. And I think up top I'm going to just get that PDT all the way up. I'll save the 89. Where's Shieldy at? He's up top. I can catch him on the way down the stairs. Mr. Shieldy Gobs. Here he comes. Let's get him done. And we're still good here. A lot of people use boost auras. Boost auras, you want to go power, diverse power, and crit damage, or power, diverse power, and diverse crit, depending on how many defenses you're going to put down. If you put more than 3 defenses down, 3 different defenses down in your boost, like if you use Weapon Man, Flame Aura, and Lightning Strike. But on the same note, if you're using Destructive Pylon, although it is the best thing you could put on boost auras, with mass destruction and destruction stacking being considered legit now, you would be losing out by using the boost aura. You could go with Destructive Pylon on, say, a Lightning Strike aura, get 80% of the power that it would have provided on the boost aura, and get an extra 20 DU to play with, plus a heavy-hitting single target boss killer. So that's where boosts would... And I just don't use many boost auras, as I just, personally, the way I build, I like to get another chance on a hit-in somewhere. And the boost aura, of course, 40 DU takes that away. I mean, they can be extremely valuable, don't get me wrong. I can't use them now during this particular playthrough, as, you know, a campaign level boost aura is going to be a complete waste. And of course I don't have, I'm not spending any gold, so I can't use Destructive Pylon or Mass Destruction. But like my normal setup is Mass Destruction, Destruction on a Flame Aura with Destructive Pylon on a Lightning Strike. And the Flame Aura is putting out right at the amount of damage that it would be with Destructive Pylon on a Boost Aura. However, you're getting that free single target damage in the mix for any of the bosses. And an extra 20 DU to spend on another Lightning Strike. Yeah, Destructive Pylon is number 6. I'm in trouble. No. Fishers for the win. Uh-oh. Thank you, Mini-Mat. I would have never noticed if it wasn't for that Mini-Mat. Where Boost Aura is extremely effective is in the lower level content. So like if you're grinding Chaos 7, a Boost Aura is ridiculously effective. If you're in like the sub, say floor 120 or lower, a Boost Aura can be really, really good. You go any higher than that and it's almost more beneficial. Actually, it is 100% more beneficial to go with the slow in the Boost Aura. And then you'd want to work on your range, and you want to work on your range and getting the slow in there. Let's see, that's the LSA up top. And then different defenses. You know, the defenses that get the most benefit out of a booster are those hard-hitting single-target defenses. Like, if you're using a lot of harpoons, Boostaras do wonders for harpoons. And here I said I was going to get that PDT to tier 5, and nope, that didn't happen. I don't know where it starts. It starts relatively easy. Mob Gallery is pretty easy. You just have to pay attention, because the mobs change every wave. So you have to be conscious of what's there. But it's not a... Mob Gallery is definitely not a tough lane at all. But as you push further into Onslaught, you want to focus less on your power and more on your crowd control. As no matter how much power you get, it's never going to be as much compared to hitting it an additional time. And that's where the crowd control does, is it allows you to hit the mob many more times than what it would hit if you're just going raw power builds. That's why you don't see many of the people using raw power builds pushing very high in Onslaught. If you don't have some crowd control in the mix, you're just not going to make it. Exploding Volley Chip is a Onslaught mod. So it's got a random chance of dropping from a victory chest. Onslaught victory chest floor 30 or higher. Because there was an update there, Phantom. I mean, it's not a big update. Well, it's a big update as far as the data, but it's mainly, it's all back-end and bug fixes. As far as I know, anyway. Since we made it to the end of the map, let me look real quick and see if Trendy ever posted up any patch notes or whatever. Let's see. No, there's not. I'm not seeing any patch notes at all. So I'm assuming it is 100% just back-end and bug fixes. Alright. Man, I just wanted to see a C8 amp laying on the ground there. It's all platforms. All platforms got it. DD2 tries to keep everything on the same page as each other. So if one platform gets it, the other platform's going to get it. If they haven't gotten it, then they're going to get it soon, for sure. Oh, Omega Waves. Omega Waves start on floor 59, Shane. Every time you do the temple map, floor 59 or higher, or pardon me, I guess it would be 64 now, because 59 is no longer temple. It would be floor 64 and higher. Oh wow, same map again. Floor 57. This is definitely further than I expected to make it. No doubt about that. Yeah, sadly it's not an option there, Phantom. Never gonna happen with DD2. Sparks and shields up top with long shot. That's kind of disappointing. Berserker's healers up here, but they're phased. This lane shouldn't be too bad. Alright. Let's see. I think this time we're going to go really heavy on auras. Oops. Need more than... Let's go 2 nodes. I kind of want this up closer. Shame I can't get it up on that ledge. I guess I could go here. There's no cyborgs, right? Nope. Then that will allow me to go another one there. Another one there. That's 210 DU. I better call it good there. But there's 4 flame auras. That's pretty decent. I do feel like something for the Lady Orcs would be nice. I'm going to put it in the back. Now, if anyone having problems with the Lady Orcs, see what I did here. My Lady Orc defense is Lightning Strike auras. I don't want the Lightning Strike aura hitting other mobs. So I put it in the back, where the mobs that rush through. Now, the only mobs that are going to rush through are going to be Lady Orcs. So the only thing this LSA will hit is the Lady Orcs. Alright, we're armored. Omega Squad Beta Lane. Once we got 12 cyborgs. Tell you what, let's do this. Let's go 1 flame aura. Let's get a PDT back here. No, it's on a weekly rotation. They're just 19. Every week there's different mods that drop from the Frostfire or from the Drake and Frost Keep Mat. And you just gotta wait for Frostfire Remnants to come back around. It should be next week or the week after. Let's go with a Lightning Strike there. Now we've got that long shot here, but I also have the flyers. And I always put flame auras here to cover the flyer lane. So I'm still going to do that. And that leaves me 270. And see, the lanes are kind of wonky. I wish that proximity wasn't there. But it is. So I got to deal with it. See, that leaves 180. You know what? Let's just do it anyway. I'm going to put Earth Shatters here, but I'm going to put Earth Shatters so that it's hitting both lanes. So it'll be on this lower lane and the upper lane. Now, the Earth Shatter is going to do reduced damage in this lower lane because of proximity. But if I can get some Grave Infections proc down in there, Grave Infections, of course, will get the benefit of proximity. It's all cosmetic. They're tropical, so I mean that's up to you. I can't really encourage people spending a bunch of money on defender packs, to be honest. They're expensive, you know. And you get them from Onslaught. Alright, let's see how it goes. I'm gonna have to watch the mini-map here and get a Grave Infection going down in the bottom quickly. So we're good there. How about up top? Up top, it seems like they're making the push. Or no, they died. Let's see about over here. Over here looks like it's getting spawn camped. That's not the reason the rubber banding's so bad. The rubber banding's bad on PC too. The reason the rubber banding is so bad is because the game is not optimized very well, and the servers are Amazon potato servers. That's the rubber banding problem. It's bad on all platforms though, it's not just console. I mean, you don't notice it as much when you're playing solo, but you still get it. I mean, I can ping the US East server and have latency come back of like less than 80 milliseconds. Yet when I log into the US East server to actually play, it's just atrocious, you know? I mean, I still do it. Yeah, PC's got all the issues console has, just not as many. Not as bad, you know? I mean, you guys know how Amazon does it, though. Amazon's got, like, a bunch of hamsters, little robot hamsters on running on wheels to generate the power for their servers. And they control, what, 90% of the internet? But, you know, what can you do? It is what it is. Yeah, Apexis, there's been a lot of changes since beta. Alright, let's get that grave procced again down here. There we go. We should have it for free up top now, right? Or nope, nothing procced. Let's get it here. Let's get it everywhere. And there we go. Well, nope, didn't stay. That should last a second or two. Well, you're just using the wrong defenses there, Cat. That, and remember, it's not about your gear. It's more about your mods and your shards. If you have all the correct shards and all the correct mods, or not necessarily correct, but optimal shards and mods, then, I mean, you'll find yourself, you can do Chaos 7 and, you know, Chaos 1, Chaos 2 gear. Well, probably not that low. I mean, if you had Ascension and all that, then you could, in some AP resets. But if you're just like, if you've never done AP, you can still do Chaos 7 like in Chaos 5 gear. But it's all a matter of those shards. If you don't have the shards, then it's a problem. Yeah, adventure mode is what you'd want to do next, Apexis, no doubt. You want to do adventure mode and then start on Onslaught, and Expeditions are kind of like lateral progression content. You can do either one at the same time. But right after, as soon as you finish campaign, you definitely want to go adventure mode. Right, do the same thing again. Gotta do the winning combo, you know? Lost it here already. I'm 45. I've done face reveal stuff years ago. I play in my living room right now. Not using a webcam is not a choice of I don't want to use a webcam. It's that I've got a big ass TV going right behind me. That and my wife doesn't want me, she wants to be able to do whatever she wants. She doesn't want to have to not be able to walk behind me or whatever. She wants to do what she wants. So once we move and I have a dedicated gaming area again, then I'll start using a webcam again, but until then, nope. Oh nah. I'm DD2's grandpa there, Carnage. Thank God, not in real life yet. I'm waiting to get that phone call. I'm scared. My son ever calls me and starts off with, "Dad, I got something I need to talk to you about." I'm gonna be nervous. You better believe that. I know the day will come at some point, but I'm just not ready. Better sit here for the assassin. There we go. Now the Drakenfrost map, I think that one's next, right? Or no, 2 more. Uh-oh, Bastille. Oh, got wrecked. Yeah, light axes are extremely rare. There's only one that I know of. I'm sure there's more than that. But there's only one confirmed. And it's that Elven War Axe. It's green quality. You have to upgrade it to make it legendary. I'll show y'all here real quick. This one right here is one of... I'm sure there's another, but that's one of the only ones I'm aware of. But I've upgraded it. It's actually not that expensive to upgrade it to make it legendary. Then you're using the wrong defenses there, PCJ. Either the wrong build or the wrong defenses. Remember, Chaos 5's got cyborgs again. Well, there is no C8 to get back to. C8 doesn't exist as far as content goes. Pet's worth more than that. They're just 19. I've already had an offer of over $1 billion. I don't plan on selling it, but I had a guy offer me $1 billion and I laughed at him, and he came back like 2 days later at $1.5 billion. So it's double. It's double what you're saying. But I don't ever intend to sell it. There's less than 10 of them in existence. It is the rarest pet in the game. Get all uppity with me, Nash. That ain't right. Yeah, floor 30 is insanely low chance of getting amps. I mean, I would guess that as far as, like, if a Chaos 8 ever happened and they put it in Expeditions, it's going to be the equivalent of more like, I would say, floor 45 or floor 50 mobs, I would guess. Floor 30 is, like, barely into Chaos 7. There is no rolls on pets. They're wet noodle. The pet rolls don't matter. I don't even know what stats I have on it. Let's see. Yeah, that's close to perfect. I re-rolled it a bunch, I'd imagine. Got ability power and hero damage. 350 is perfect. But pets don't waste your gold re-rolling that stuff. It just doesn't matter. Pets are nowhere near useless. Pet abilities are super strong. If you're talking about pets as far as DPS goes, they're useless. It's not DD1, for sure. You should use a C8 amp on either a 10 out of 10 defense rate or a 10 out of 10 tenacity, Jacob. Is what you would want to use a C8 amp on. Depending on what you wanted to do with it. You get the most use out of it if you put a 10 out of 10 tenacity on Reflect Beam. Alright, let's see what we got. I may end up re-rolling this one if it's really crappy. That's a lot of kamikaze, or a lot of kobolds for a Kursakazi lane. Long shot and armored. Ha, armored over here, spellbreaker over here. Doesn't that suck? Let's see what the other lanes look like. That one's not bad. Cyfrost Womps with controlled burn is kind of a stinker. Let's see this flyer lane. That one's kind of crappy too, to be honest. Let's see. Did Weapon Man reach all the way up here? Nah, I didn't think so. That would have been really cool. See, this one I'm going to build a little different. I'm going to put it way back. I'm going to stop them here. And then I'm going to use Earth Shatters. Actually, Earth Shatters have the better range, so let me put those in the back. I'm going to go Earth Shatters and Ballistas right here. That way we cover the Armored and the Spellbreaker. And the Bullet Sponge, for that matter. Actually, I can make my life easier on that Bullet Sponge. I'll just get rid of it right here. Our Bullet Sponge won't be an issue. It's a little sketchy there. That's a lot of DU too. Alright. Now what about here? That Kursakazi is going to be a huge pain. Let's go something like that. That's a lot of DU spent too. Lava Zerker Womps with proximity. This lane should be relatively easy. And what does that leave me? 320 for these lanes. Once again, getting myself in a position where I have to fight up here. Let's just turtle it a little. I hate turtle in this area. Let's see. Do we have any frost mobs in the mix here? Just those few Draken is it. This is a tough call here. But I think I'm going to do this. Just stack tons and tons of AoE damage here. And hope that it's enough. Alright, let's see how it goes. This one, if it's... I may end up re-rolling this one if I just get beat up. I work on YouTube and Twitch about 12 hours a day. So I don't have another job. It's tough. It's a rough life attempting to do this for a living. How's that lane? That lane hasn't really... This is just a big old mess coming in. If I can keep a grave infection going over here, it'll make a big, big difference. But good lord, look at all those mobs. Actually, it's wrecking them. Those Draken are a little healthier. Nothing coming that way yet. About that far lane I can't see, but on the minimap it looks pretty decent. I'm gonna have to upgrade those ballistas down there for sure. Oh, I love Subnautica blocks. In fact, I try... Uh-oh. Bad times. Bad times. Kursakazi too strong. I got a fix for it. I know what I want to do. I'll just put a reflect beam in front. This is the last hit. If you go through the Spotlights playlist, you're going to see two different nuke monks, and this one is the last hit nuke monk. This is the variety I'm using now. I actually could go back to a pet nuke for the AP resets, which is really fun. But with this campaign gear, I'm using the last hit nuke monk, because a pet nuke just won't get the job done. Alright, here comes them flyers. Why is that Skyguard not hitting them? 0 damage dealt. I didn't have it close enough, I guess. We'll go right there. Alright, now I'm going to have to change it down here. And I'm going to have to wait on this Kursakazi. Let's see, I've got 60 DU to spend. That only leaves me 30. What do I have for 30 I could use? I want a range defense. A PDT would work, but that's 40. Let me see if I can't free up 10 DU somewhere. Or do I have a lightning strike here? I'll get rid of this lightning strike. Actually, I'm tempted now to get rid of that one too. I don't want to get rid of that one though. Let's go with a poison dart tower here. That should help him out against all those hex throwers down there. Kursakazi appears to be gone. No, I'm not using Vicious. I didn't spend any money in Silence. So I switched Vicious out for Deadly Strikes. Or no, for Destruction. I've actually got a... You know, what am I doing? I gotta have another Gilded Destruction laying around, right? I got a unupgraded Destruction here. Let me see if I got another Gilded one. I gotta have one sitting somewhere. Let me see. No. Oh man, really? Looks like I don't have another Gilded Destruction for him. Nope. Alright, well they're gonna have to sit. So I've got an unupgraded Destruction. I'm getting 2%. I might be better off using something else. Let's see. Yeah, let's just go with it. You have to use crowd control, Shyrim. I'm using campaign gear. So my defenses are not powerful at all. I did somebody else did the math for me, actually, last night. With 999 into Ascension, that gives you 19,980 defense power. A Chaos 7 relic is 51,600. So it's about 40. I'm operating at about 40% power. So, I mean, I'm not using an optimal power setup. This is just for fun. I'm just kind of playing. And actually making it way farther than I ever thought I could. Let's drop that there. Alright, let's let them fly here. So, it's more about using crowd control. If you're using, say you're using boost auras with the boosted grasp in it and stacking a frostbite on tower on top of it, you're not going to have to use any walls. If you're using a weapon manufacturer with shocking revelations and water, you're not going to have to use any walls. So it's just a playstyle choice, basically. Well, I mean, the objective here, Silence, is for me to go as far as I can. I want to see how far I can make it. If I make it past the next map, then I'm going to postpone the rest of this until tomorrow. I really didn't think I was going to make it this far, to be honest. I thought for sure I would have gotten steamrolled by now. Alright, how we doing? Things so far are so good. Check this side out here. Sitting there throwing at stuff. That ain't right. I mean, ideally, with an Ancient Power reset, and I'll be doing that on stream too, is you go in and you take the stuff that is usable and you plug it right in, and you still don't have to spend any gold. You know, so it's a matter of clearing that first floor. You know, once you get to the point where you're into the Chaos 7 realm anyway. So every Ancient Power reset you do, your minimum Onslaught floor is going to go up. My mouse is wigging on me. There we go, maybe. There we go. So once your Onslaught floor, your minimum Onslaught floor goes up past floor 28, it's just a matter of getting through that first map. If you get through the first map, the rest of it's a breeze. Because, like, you know, that would be an additional 20,000 defense power, or pardon me, 20,000 hero damage, just by equipping that weapon. You know, see if there's any relics laying. I'm not seeing any more loot. There's something over here. What was over? Or no. Anyway, we'll look for more loot and then I'll check. But like a relic is going to have, you know, it's going to be close to 46,000 defense power unupgraded. So without spending any gold, I would instantly increase my defense power by like 40,000 on a defense, which would make all this go way smoother. So I mean, in the future, that's what I'll be doing on streams. You don't push to a minimum floor, or you mean just how high to go? I would say at an absolute minimum go to floor 50, but that would be like on the absolute minimum side. If you're doing floor 50 and you're still having an easy time, then keep pushing. Your current ascension level means nothing, so don't look at that and base it off of anything. It's a completely meaningless number. So don't base whether or not you do an Ancient Power reset off of your current ascension level for any reason. You don't really have to focus on that number until you're done. Well, I post a video up as soon as it goes live every Monday night, Tuesday morning, Caleb. So you can always check my channel, and it'll show you what's dropping. Or you can just play it. You know, it takes what, 10 minutes to run it? So you can just play the map. It goes at midnight Eastern time, Monday night, Tuesday morning, every week. This week it's back to the Torchbearer mod, and it's sword, shield, and bow. So you got the Torchbearer mod, sword, shield, bow. Damn assassins. Yeah, definitely, Silence. Push until you struggle and then think about it. Nico, welcome back. Welcome back. You should go with a DPS hero very last, Jason, once you have all the other builders. But it should be based off of what you like to play. If you like playing range heroes, get the Gun Witch. If you like playing melee heroes, get the Barb. That's the easy choice there. I wouldn't suggest getting it before a builder, though. You're seeing it right here. The amount of damage your hero does is completely pointless except for bosses. It's going to help you kill bosses, but you can do that on any hero. So what hero you play actively really doesn't matter. Four new subs. Hey, well, thanks, Sir Silence. They footlongs or are they just 6-inch? Make sure Kursakazi's gone. I didn't wait for it last wave. It didn't bite me, though. Looks good. Let's dump some more mana into this lane. Getting late. What time is it here? I don't even know. I started late today. Sorry about that all. I just could not get out of bed. I didn't even hear my alarm clock go off. I knew the stream was going to go longer than normal, so I intended on starting early, actually. And instead, I end up starting late because I can't hear my alarm. See if I can't get one on those guys up front. The beacon does really nice on spreading that stuff too. The Grave Infection and Frostfire. Beacon of the Storm, remember, that's considered a hero attack. So it will bounce halfway across the map. So if it gets a killing blow, it's going to proc Frostfire and have a chance to proc Grave Infection. There we go. Big old mess. Take that, baddies. It's a novelty, Nico. It's not necessarily a good sword per se, but it's usable. And if you're a big Terraria fan, then that would be a go-to for you. I mean, it's not any better than any of the items that drop on the regular map. Now that we got all these fancy weapon mods from Frostfire, it makes a lot of those incursion weapon mods just not really what you use. I mean, you can, but not going to be best in slot. I would suggest throwing kitty cats instead. Get you that meow mirror going. Start slinging kitties. Let's wait out this Kursakazi here. Oh, nice sounds. Well, thank you very much. Gonna have to wait this one out here. Oh, I agree, Caleb. I agree 100%. The more DD1 maps we can get in the game, the better off would be. You know, I think it's... Those DD1 maps were awesome, you know? It's hard to even say one. Like, I would want Aquanos, I would want King's Game, I would want Morago. You know, while you're at it, why not throw a little Akatiti in the mix? Let's get the jungle going. I mean, I'd want all that stuff. That would be awesome if they had them all. There's just so many really good maps in DD1. I know Moonbase was a player-created map. I don't know if they'd actually be able to use that. They put it into Dungeon Defenders Eternity, so maybe. Well, you don't need any moats to progress. They're cryptic. Or if you're talking about upgrading your gear, you just gotta have the moats. If you want to upgrade your gear back up to where it was after AP reset, it's all about the moats, you know. I'm wondering, you know, exactly what all they'll add into DD2, and will they, when they start a new project, because you'd think eventually, I mean, DD2's been out, this is its second year of full release, and it was in early access for several years prior to that, so DD2's been out for a while, you know. I mean, I've been playing it for, next month will be 5 years that I've been playing it. 5 years. So, I mean, I'm just wondering what they'll do when they decide to start working on another project. Will they split the team? Will they hire more people? Dungeon Defenders Eternity was just a test, yeah. I actually played it. I had fun with it. It was a way for Trendy to test the playverse system. I mean, they were pretty open about that. It was a straight-up cash grab. We all know it. But they basically said it right up front. Hey, we just designed this playverse system for matchmaking. We want to try it out. I thought it was pretty cool. I played multiple accounts. I played one on my PC and one on my tablet. And you could cross-play between Android and PC, no problem. You know? Crap. Can I make it down here? Oof. Close, but I made it. Alright. 2 bosses left, and it is good game. Oh, and it would have to be a sniper, wouldn't it? Don't lose! I'm gonna say, don't lose to a sniper. If I could choose one thing that changed, I would remove gating from Onslaught, if I could pick one thing. If gating was removed from Onslaught, I think that would be awesome. That way I can play with my friends, no matter what level they're on. You know, have it so that even, I mean, I understand they want the gear gating in place. They don't want people getting carried right to end game first day. But say once you got to Chaos 7 and you had Chaos 7's champion score unlocked, you could join any Onslaught floor, but you'd only get credit for your lowest floor. I think something like that would be incredible. Alright, here we go to the pain train. Trendy's in Florida, and I'm on the West Coast there, yeah, and so just never gonna happen. You get you some better weapons there, Nico. Man, no Chaos 8 amp all day. I guess it hasn't been that many maps. Well, there's a huge technical hurdle with DD2 Slick. It's called Unreal 3. It's a unsupported game engine that doesn't allow for fancy new things. So it's pretty huge in that regard. We got controlled burn there. That shouldn't be an issue. Got some Spellbreaker and long shot going down there. Headstrong. This will be my problem lane right here, if I have one. Alright, let's see what we can do here. What do we have there? Winner is here in a Timmy lane here. Makes me want to just stack. How much DU is that? That's 150. Let's just stack it up here. And hope that that's enough to clear it. Dreadbone's Horde and Omega Squad. So we got more frost mobs over here. I think here what I'll do is I'll do the same type of thing. But I think I'm going to save some room in the back for... You know what? Let's go with a ballista. I'm going to try to put it up high on this ledge here, where it can fire into both lanes. I have played Brawlhalla, but I don't play it regularly. Alright, Cyfrost Womps. There's no point in putting Weapon Man down there because of Headstrong, but I can throw a node right there to help me with the flyers. And then... Okay, we got Bullet Sponge. Let's try to remove some of the Bullet Sponge. Actually, you know what? It's got all those frost mobs. Let's do it with Fissures. Thank you so much for subscribing there, Ice Dogs. I do appreciate you. Alright, so that Fissure is going to get nailed. There's no doubt about it. See if we can't put it somewhere where it won't get hit. I don't think it'll get hit right there. And it's still covering the lane. And then... let's go ballistas. No reason not to, right? Nope, no real reason not to. Gonna have to watch that lane for sure. Let's go 3 of them like that. Alright, now here... this lane shouldn't be terrible. We got any... and we got no cyborgs. Put a lightning strike up high to help with the flyers. And then a PDT for the controlled burn on the flyers. There's no new content, Plexar. It's just bug fixes and back-end stuff. Alright, that leaves me 340 for down below. Long shot, Spellbreaker, throwers and healers. Let's see how we can do. Actually, let's get those ballistas back. see how many we can get down here. Be nice if I could get 4. 2 on each lane. That leaves me 100. That's about perfect. As then I can go stun, stun. It's a little sketchy. Thank you so much for subscribing there, I mean. Alright, all. I apologize if anybody asks any questions, if chat can help them out. But I am not going to be able to take my eyes off the screen on this one, or it will be an auto fail. We already know that. But here we go. Where you at, dragon? Crap, crap, crap. It's already a fail. Good lord, man. Am I going to be able to push him back? Oof. I can't get that last one lit. There it goes. Wow. This lane is rough. I knew this lane was going to be the problem. Just try to focus it here. I might have to re-roll this map. Ah, shoot. Wow. Shoot. Jesus. That was some serious clenching going on there. Alright, here they come again. Or they're coming from here. Just marching right through that stuff like it's nothing. Oof, man. Alright, we got another dragon. Got everything lit back up quickly that time. And massive flyers. Ugh, damn. Once again, just 19, that comes around to gating. Means if someone's not on the floor I'm on or higher, they can't play with me. If they're hired, why would they want to play with me? Because they'd be lowering themselves in floor. If they're lower, they straight up can't. So that's why I said if I was to change anything about the game, it would be Onslaught's gating. Alright, now this area did better than I expected it to. Ballistas for the win. I have one more mana laying somewhere. Oh, really? Oh, my allergies are going crazy too right now, Nico. No doubt. I don't know if y'all can hear it in my voice, but well, let's just get one of those upgraded. Alright, I'm going to be a little more aggressive this time and try to get, if I can get a Frostfire Grave Infection procced down here prior to the first Dragon's Breath, it's going to help me out quite a bit. So let's go for that. And there it is. So where's the dragon going? He's going this way. Yeah, that's a big difference there. I just have got to be conscious of starting the lane like that. Get another one in here. Oof, don't kill me. Oh man, Dragon's coming and Thork is making his way in. I got lucky on that one. Alright, here we go. Oof. Wow. This is just seriously chaotic. Uh-oh. Whew. Still 200 mobs yet left. It's still far from a win. Let me see if I can get something procced up in here. Shoot, ballista down. I'm in trouble. Actually, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, Mr. Dragon, what are you doing? Where are you doing your thing? Doing it down there? Man, this is ugly. And this is only wave 2. There's no way I'm going to clear this. A million replay from waves later. Alright. So gotta rebuild. Well, after I'm done, if I'm able to complete this map, Nico, I'm gonna take a break. And then I'll get Portia started up after. Oh, I've already had carpal tunnel surgery twice. They're just 19. I've been in the casino business my whole life, man. I've had both hands done. Let's see. I was a dealer in Vegas. So, I mean, a blackjack dealer. That's how I started off in the casino. So it wrecks you. You lose a shoulder blade. Yeah, I mean, it's all good now. I mean, it's not good, but it's good enough. Good enough for me to survive on a day-to-day basis. I'm not going to do each tier of gear, Caleb, now. I just wanted to see how far I could get with the bare bones minimum, and then I'll go back to normal resets. I'm going to do different stuff on the resets, but I'm not going to go through every tier of gear now. I don't want to spend any motes. My objective here is to go through all these ancient power resets without spending any gold. And I'm already gone up. See, when I started all this, I was at 32. So I've gone up 37 million gold over the course of, what, 3.5 resets. Now, I did grind a little of the new map last night, too. That was a couple of million gold. I grinded this map last night to see what the new mods and everything were. Alright, same thing, rinse and repeat. I gotta get a grave infection procced here before the dragon breathes. So let's do it. Here's a bunch of them. Shoot, and I'm all the way across the map. There we go, it worked out. Back over to this lane because it is getting hammered. The captain is going to make it through, there's no doubt. And we got the dragon coming again. Here we go. Geode. Not as concerned about the geode. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Light, dang it. Man, Burning Strikes is just not... doesn't feel as intuitive. Alright, here come the flyers. I need to get that PDT all the way up is what I need. Those flyers are down. Those flyers are as good as down. As soon as Grave Infection procs on the flyers, it's just good game for them. Here we go. Nice. Alright, let's get this bad boy jacked up. We got two bosses down here, so let's put... oh man, a Bastille Master? That sucks. I'll take the Draken Lord over a Bastille Master all day. When I take a break, Nico, I'm going to be taking a break. I'm going to be stuffing food in my face that is yet to be cooked, so I won't have any time for the YouTubes. Okay, here we go. Can almost unclench. What if I could get this Frostfire procced up in here? Oh man, don't come, dragon. Please don't be there. Alright, I lucked out there. Getting a little too cocky. Where's he at? He's over there. Getting a big push here too. Oh, man. Whew. Where's he at? I thought the dragon flew down, but I don't see anything frozen. Maybe he didn't. Man, mad flyers, mad flyers. Crap. I can ignore that one. Ignore the freezy freeze over there. Thank God that didn't freeze up that lower lane there. Alright, looks like Gregory's stuck is the problem. Ugh. I'm saving it. It's going to cost, just to get my stuff back to Chaos 8, Jason, it's probably going to cost me 200 or 300 million gold to get all my stuff fixed back up. It's going to cost a fortune. I mean, just in the plain motes alone, I could end up spending 150, 200 million gold to get them. Thank you so much for subscribing there, Virulix. I mean, what are plain motes selling for right now? Like, I saw some earlier for 8 million gold for a stack. You make that much gold from doing Ancient Power. Every time you do Ancient Power, you get an additional 5% gold earned. So it's very little individually, but it stacks up, you know. Alright, I got 450 left. Where do I want to put it? Thinking right here. Oh, wait. Alright. Yeah, I mean, just the hyper shards alone, just to upgrade all my hyper shards back, that's what, like 14, between 14 and 20 mil? I mean, what are they all? They're not all 2 mil, are they? That one's 2 mil. Maybe they are all 2 mil. Yeah, 2 mil. So that's 14 million gold right there, just for those shards. Hey, what's going on, Shin? Alright. Deep breaths, deep breaths. It's only one more wave, right? Let's do it. Alright, I got my grave. Where's the dragon? There we go. Graves are stacked up in there nicely. Let's get this lane. Sorry, y'all. I'm not trying to walk you guys through it. I'm trying to walk myself through it. Do this next. Alright. Let's see if I can get lucky and get something procced up in here. If I can get a big old mess of grave infections going right up in this area, it's going to make a huge, huge advantage. Alright, dragon. Missed old dragon. Uh-oh. Shoot. Oh my gosh, I couldn't even see it. Right, looks like he's gonna blow down south. Here we go. Where's the next big push? Looks like it's right here. And then Flyerville. These guys are gone. Gone enough. Shoot. Is there anything else coming over there? Oh, man. That is stressful. Holy crap. Alright, it isn't over yet. I mean, it's pretty much over, but it isn't over yet. What got blown up? Oh, it's the lightning strike. Alright, where's the boss? Yeah, this is full campaign gear, Swoopy. Full campaign gear with no gold spent. Bam! Man, I did not think I was going to make it this far. So that's floor 59. Looks like this stream is going to roll over into tomorrow. As I need a break after that. I need to get some food in my belly, get some more caffeine. That was rough stuff. No doubt. Let me make sure my floor gets saved. So I'm going to go to the next floor, but then I'm going to bail out. There's 10 pirate mods there all year. Yes. So theoretically, you got a 10% chance of getting it. Oh, I plan on resetting about 40 or 50 more times there, Swoopy. Well, I can't say that. I plan on, at a minimum, going to 70 resets. And I'm at 45 now. So that's, what, 25 more? Or 30 more. So I'm going to at least do 30 more resets. Or no, that's 25 more. It's 70. Yeah, 70 points. So at a minimum, I'll do 25 more, but it may end up going further than that even. Anyway, all that is going to do it for right now. We'll continue this stream over to tomorrow. So I won't play any more DD2 on this account tonight. And I will keep it ready to go for tomorrow. For those that are just joining, sorry you're late, but yep, the challenge here is all campaign gear. Now, like I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, you know, this is not some big, you know, look at me, I'm doing this thing. Obviously, I got a boatload of Ascension. I got almost all 10 out of 10 mods. And I've got all gilded shards. Well, not all. That destruction is my one weak spot. But everywhere else has all gilded shards. So I'm doing it all gilded shards, all perfect mods, with a bunch of Ascension. But anyway, that will do it for now, though. Thank you all so much for swinging by. I'm going to take a short break. What time is it? Probably about 45 minutes, say. It's... what is it? It's 4:48 my time right now. I'll go probably until 5:30. I'll get a little food in my belly and get some more caffeine brewing. I've done 24-hour streams in the past, and they are zero fun. So, yeah, it won't be happening anytime soon. Anyway, all that is going to do it for today, though, for DD2. So, as I mentioned earlier, my time at Porsche launched today, full release, got a huge content update with lots of new stuff. I've never even played the old stuff yet. So I'm going to have a nice, relaxing evening after my constant butt clenching here in some my time at Porsche. Thank you so much for subscribing, John. Anyway, that is going to do it for now, though. So thank you all so much for swinging by. Everybody have a great afternoon, evening, morning, whatever it is for you. And if you're into the casual stream, we'll have some My Time at Porsche going here in about 45 minutes. Darian says hi. What up, Darian? But anyway, see you all in a bit. Take it easy.